What's up, folks? Today we got like a different kind of video. It's basically just a talking video. It's gonna be about lore for Pokemon SoulSilver, relative to where we're at in the game. And yeah, let's get into it. It's basically gonna be Pokemon SoulSilver lore while I sit here and train my Pokemon. The first thing we're gonna talk about is how the burned tower actually burned down long ago. It burned down hundreds of years before the events of Pokemon Gold, Silver, or SoulSilver. Ecruteak City had two sacred towers. That was the Bell Tower to the east and the Brass Tower to the west, which would later become the Burned Tower. Both towers were places where legendary Pokemon were believed to perch. According to Johto legend, a terrible lightning storm struck the Brass Tower. The strike ignited a massive fire. It says the fire burned for 3 days straight. Rain finally ended it, leaving behind a blackened skeleton that was once a holy place. Inside the ruins of the tower, 3 unnamed Pokemon had perished. What those Pokemon originally were is never stated, and that's part of the mystery that keeps fans talking. What happens next shaped all of Johto's mythology. The 3 Pokemon that died were actually revived by Ho-Oh. After the tower burned down and everything cooled, Ho-Oh returned. It says, moved by sadness or perhaps by divine purpose, Ho-Oh used its powers to resurrect the 3 fallen Pokemon. They returned to life, transformed into the legendary beasts we know today. Raikou representing lightning, Entei representing the flames of fire, Suicune representing the rain that finally ended the tragedy. Each of their forms symbolizes a force from the disaster. Their revival is seen both as a miracle and a warning. Proof that Ho-Oh's powers can bless, transform, and terrify. And this is how they became the spirits that roam Johto. When the 3 resurrected Pokemon opened their eyes, the humans of Ecruteak were afraid. Some believed these new beings were monsters born from disaster, and others feared Ho-Oh's power and what it meant. Feeling this fear and feeling unwelcome, the beasts fled the ruins. From that moment onward, the trio became wandering spirits, roaming Johto endlessly. Their roaming symbolizes their search for belonging, their connection to the natural forces that shaped their rebirth, and the fact that legendary Pokemon cannot be claimed or controlled by mortals. This is why in gameplay the beasts appear randomly across the map. They were never meant to stay in one place. Among Johto's modern-day researchers, none are more fascinated by Suicune than Eugene. Eugene is different from most trainers. He's not chasing power. He's not trying to catch all the Pokemon. He's devoted his life to studying Suicune. His obsession comes from the purity Suicune represents. Suicune is the embodiment of cleansing water, purity, and rebirth. It's said Suicune can purify any water it touches. To Eugene, Suicune is perfection. Alright, now we're going to switch over to some lore about the Sprout Tower. Sprout Tower was built centuries ago by a group of monks devoted not to power but to harmony. Their core beliefs were strength and gentleness must coexist. Pokemon and people should grow together, and true power comes from discipline, patience, and respect. The monks train with Bellsprout, a humble and flexible Pokemon that symbolizes adaptability and peace. To them, Bellsprout isn't a weak Pokemon. It's a reminder that even the simplest life can flourish with the right mindset. The monks see battling not as violence, but as a way to sharpen one's spirit. At the heart of the tower stands a massive wooden statue of a Bellsprout. It represents humility, the idea that greatness can come from small beginnings, and stability through flexibility. A plant bends with the wind but doesn't break. The tower's purpose, it's not a place to show off power but to refine it. The statue is intentionally simple and natural looking, carved from old wood, not gilded or decorated. Its presence reminds visitors that strength isn't always loud. The Sprout Tower is famous for its swaying motion. This isn't a flaw, it's on purpose. The tower is built around a massive central pillar of wood. This central beam allows the structure to bend in strong winds or tremors, just like a tall plant. The symbolism behind the swaying is flexibility is strength, and rigidity breaks, and adaptability survives. Alright, that's all the lore I got for you guys today. If you guys like this little talking video, kind of chill vibe, just talking about the lore, make sure to let me know in the comments and like the video and everything. And I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.